Hello, Sanger. I'm Mayor Thomas Muir, and I would like to give you the monthly council update for November. Remember, council meetings are generally on the first and third Mondays of every month, and they're open to the public. Come on out. At our November 3rd meeting, we had several routine items, as well as some key decisions. The more routine items included several public hearings for zoning and land use cases. Following these public hearings, council deliberated and voted on each item according to its merits. One of these items was a specific use permit, or an SUP, that council delayed until the following meeting to try to get additional information and have a chance to ask questions of the applicant. During the meeting, a key policy update was an update to our itinerant merchants, peddlers, and vendors ordinance. That's a mouthful. You may have experienced an excess of solicitors after the strong storm. The city has worked to put out accurate information to ensure that residents knew to check the registration and credentials of these solicitors. Then, in order to have more tools to oversee such solicitors, staff brought council an updated ordinance. This should provide even better oversight to solicitors that operate around town. Remember, you can ask for the city registration when you're approached. Lastly, at that meeting, council had the city's current financial statements and disbursements for review. The second meeting of November, held on the 17th, council had a joint work session with the 4A board to get education on municipal development districts. These MDDs are a tool that could help incentivize job creation and economic development. We're in the early stages of exploring this and collaborating with the 4A board in its consideration. It was a really good initial education session. During the main meeting, we began by receiving an annual report from the electric department, laying out all the work they've done this past year and the key projects for the upcoming year. Council continues to be focused on the reliability of our municipal electric system, with planned upgrades to both the substation and the distribution lines. As always, I want to say a big thank you to the entire department for their hard work, especially in the midst of the burst of growth we have seen. Thank you, department. Several other electrical-related items were on council's agenda for the evening. We approved a mutual aid agreement with Whitesboro to help them with some of their needs, and they would reciprocate as we have need. Cooperation among various governmental entities is another way to improve our response times during times of need. Council also continued to contract with Snyder Engineering related primarily to regulatory training, education, and consulting on electrical policies. Moving on to other miscellaneous areas, Council cast the city's allotted votes for several Denton Central Appraisal District board members. We authorized the purchase of a new 1-ton truck and decided to stay with our current recording and posting of council meetings. Council took back up the specific use permit, or SUP, that we had delayed at the earlier November meeting. The applicant was not available for questions and several concerns were mentioned, so council voted to deny this particular SUP. After our last regular agenda item, council held an executive session related to several real estate issues. After receiving information, council reconvened into open session and adjourned. One item I saved for the end, council approved the contract for our holiday lighting in downtown. We hope the community enjoys the lights and will take the opportunity to get the family out around the square and enjoy the holiday ambiance and take some pictures. Also, don't forget Christmas on the Square on December 6th. Look forward to speaking with you in the future. Have a good holiday season.